Hi, beautiful people. How are ya? I hope you're having a great day. I thought it was time for us to catch up because it's been a while. I've been avoiding doing too much personal stuff on my research videos. So I thought I would do this instead, maybe do this quarterly or something like that, whatever you think would work for you all. My husband and I were on vacation last week. We were very busy getting things done around the house and outdoors in the first part of the week. And then from Thursday through, we came home Sunday morning, we went camping. We have a camper out on a permanent lot at a campground about 40 minutes away, so it's not too far away. But I haven't been there in like 4 years, which is terrible. We've been camping there for probably 11 or 12 years, something like that. But I just had a lot going on, like those last 2 years of working on my Ph.D. was very stressful, and the last thing I wanted to do was pack up all my stuff and go out to the camper and sit inside the camper, which I did for probably 5 years before that, but I just didn't really feel like it there at the end because it was just stressful and I was trying to get it done. My husband's been out there a few times in the last few years. He does what they call man weekend, where him and 3 other buddies all go camping and fishing, of course. But mostly he's just gone up there to mow the grass. So this was very nice. I mean, 2 years ago, we lost Booker, our pug. It was a rough summer, and beginning in the spring, he died in July of 2 years ago. And I don't know, we just didn't feel like going up there. And then last year, as some of you know, we lost Goldie, our Jack Rat. Well, she's a Jack Russell Rat Terrier mix. And she had that bone cancer. And so we didn't want to take either of those dogs, have them travel and just all of that change. So, anyways, this was the year. It was Tesla's first time going to the camper. Of course, Lucy's been many times. She loves it. We're making time now. Hopefully, we don't get any more interruptions. I mean, last year my husband built our greenhouse, so there was just a lot going on. I like going because it can be very relaxing and it forces me to slow down. Our pups love riding in the golf cart around the campground. Lucy, our beagle, she just sits there quietly. She has a really good time. It's funny. I mean, she just doesn't move. She's just sniffing and just sitting there. Such a good girl. Tesla, it was his first time riding. Well, second time. We took him on a little ride around our yard to give him the opportunity to see what that was like before we took the golf cart up to the campground for him to experience that. And he enjoyed it. He's our Alaskan Klekai. He was a little bit restless at first, and after a while, he began to love it too. But it was riding on the boat that really tickled me. Both of them love it. What do you think, Lucy? What do you think, pretty girl? You ready to go for it on the boat? Want to go for a boat ride? Yeah, let's go. Lucy, she'd ridden on the boat before, so that wasn't new to her. But it was definitely new to Tesla. I held him quite a bit. Tesla, are you scared to move?
Looks like it.
What you doing? Did you get a tight vest on? And what on earth is that? Huh? What is that? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, let's walk backwards. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's how he gets rescued if he falls in the water. Gotta float. Daddy's gotta fix him up.
Terrified.
Yeah. What's happening? Oh, Daddy moved. Oh, Daddy moved. I gotta walk sideways. But we would let him, when we were going really slow, let him explore a little bit. And it was fun watching both of them. What do you think, Tesla? He gets real car sick, so I don't know. He's gonna get car sick on the boat. Lucy, just like when she rides on the golf cart, she just loves to explore. It's fine with her. Hear that wind? To do the boat ride now because it's overcast. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's been really hot, pretty. Here we go. Let's turn this way. There we go. Tessa needs to snuggle and feel safe. Lucy's fine. Yeah. You think there, baby? Hmm? What do you think, Tesla? What do you think? Hey, that life jacket's hot. Oh my word. Dad! Oh my gosh. Tessa. He was just... Yeah, was he thinking, I'm just gonna jump off? Yeah, what you're thinking? I don't think so. Tesla's on my lap so he can look out. Yeah. You think there, Lucy girl? Huh? Where you going, Lucy?
Better use it.
Huh?
Try and get better.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Now you can see. She's like, I want to jump up there. A lot of cottonwood in the water.
Yep. Makes terrible fishing.
Yes. That stuff get caught in your fishing line and stuff.
Yep.
What is wonderful is that I'm horrifyingly allergic to cottonwood, but those allergy shots, listen, I'm going through here just fine. Yeah, she's exploring. Where do you think you're going? Huh? Where are you going? Lots of water, huh?
heard that squelch.
Yeah. That was a crane.
Tesla. Tesla. Tesla.
He just wants to be right next to her. She's chilling. She's just sitting there and going for a boat ride. Puts us down here between us. You having fun, Lucy? She's deaf. My oldest granddaughter went to 2 proms at her school this year. There was the regular prom. But before that one, she went to the junior ROTC prom. My daughter, her mom, took me as her date. Her daddy had to work. So the room was, I just thought the room was decorated very beautifully, and I particularly loved the ceiling decoration. But of course, the star of the show was my granddaughter. She won a $500 college scholarship, so that took care of her entrance fees at college. Her boyfriend looked handsome too. Such a cute couple they are. I really enjoyed myself. After the dinner and the award ceremony, my daughter and I left. Parents and family weren't invited to the prom dance. Thank goodness, because to be honest, I was exhausted after all the other festivities. have to take a second and show you how much my puppies have grown up. Lucy here is a pup. And Tesla as a pup. Oh my goodness, isn't it something how time flies? Lucy, we believe, is about 14, and Tesla will be 3 in July. Oh, well, the phone rang, so I got a little bit interrupted, and the phone ringing, or my cell phone ringing, or any kind of like dinging alarm or whatever, it wakes you up, doesn't it? Say hello to everybody. Yeah, damn good boy. Aren't you? Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah. All right. Say bye. I went to the podiatrist, and she recommended that I sit down and get properly fitted for new tennis shoes at a store that measured your feet and checked all of the stuff and then fitted you properly with new shoes. So I went to a wonderful store in Fort Wayne, and my podiatrist wanted me to get Brooks tennis shoes if possible. Those are the ones she prefers. So that's what I got. They're pretty. I couldn't help myself. I got bright pink. I need to get new sandals too, so I perhaps will do that in June. She has me doing stretches, and then she sent toenail clippings in to get checked for fungus and whatever, but that all came back normal, thankfully. But I guess I have thick toenails. I did notice that too, but I don't know that there's anything they can do about that. Her nurse, who is wonderful, clipped my toenails. I can't really see what I'm doing anyways. So that was wonderful of her. She used to be my family nurse with my current nurse practitioner, and she moved. I didn't know what doctor she went to. Well, now I know. So it was really great to see her again. As you know, I've been a busy beaver working on my lawn. Exhausting work for sure, but well worth it. My husband is going to have a truck or two brought here full of pebble stones. It'll be so pretty. And yes, I dug all of that trench along there and laid all of the plastic, which isn't done yet. And the bad storm and weather actually took a toll on it, so I have to readjust things. But my husband did help me dig up one of the hostas that blooms every year because I just couldn't get it out. I dug up several different hostas to give them a chance of survival, and hopefully they do. But as I was working along the side of the house, I was so exhausted. It hadn't rained in several days, so the ground was hard as a rock. So it was really hard to dig in there. And I was telling my husband, I don't know, this is just taking forever. And he came around with the tractor and started clobbering at the ground to dig a nice trench along there for me. So the whole side of the house is what he did with the tractor. And then I just took the shovel and tried to give it a nice straight line. So that was really appreciated. While I was out there, I noticed this, quote, crop circle, unquote, in the yard. It's the first time I've ever noticed it. My husband says there are more in the yard than that one. I just have never noticed them, I guess. He basically said it's a type of fungus and it grows in circles. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes they can grow mushrooms. Ours doesn't seem to do that, though.
The rings are caused by an underground fungus that lives 3 or 4 inches under the soil. It begins growing at a central point and then spreads outward year by year. As it goes, it digests organic matter in the soil, and the byproduct, the waste produced, is nitrogen.
We had these 2 areas around our shower that needed repaired. When we were putting the walls up years ago, walls right there got damaged and they just needed to be filled in. We've had the stuff for years, honestly, and neither one of us wanted to do it. But I was like in a mood, I don't know, and decided it was time to get it done. Why do we put off things that aren't that difficult? I don't know, but it took only a little bit of plastic bonder adhesive mixed with acrylic paint, and that did the trick. So right above our shower door, see, we don't have the trim around here yet. There's this crack right there that we did our best to cover. From a distance, you can't even see it. And there's those 2 little holes over there. You can't see those either, which is pretty cool. There's no reason to not get trim in our bathroom. It looks so much better. Now we can put up trim. My husband got me this pretty flower for our anniversary. It's so pretty. We've been married 22 years. My oldest granddaughter, Cadence, the one I mentioned earlier, graduated from high school. Where did the time go? Seems like yesterday that she was a little one. Look at these pictures. Next year, we'll have 2 grandbabies graduating from high school. My oldest son's oldest son and my daughter's oldest son will be graduating. was supposed to go to the eye doctor on Thursday last week. Our plan was to go on our camping trip after my eye doctor appointment, and they called and said they didn't get the approval from the insurance company, so we rescheduled it for today. And just an hour ago, they called and said the medicine that they wanted to be prepared for to put in because I have the one eye that's bleeding, I guess. So just in case it's still doing that bleeding, hemorrhaging thing, they wanted to have the treatment on hand. So we rescheduled it again for June 4th this time. So I can't report on my eyes at this time, other than the last few months have shown to me significant changes. Either that or I'm noticing it now that I know what's going on. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I can tell you that I have definitely noticed a grayed circle in the center of my vision in my left eye that I know wasn't there a few months ago. And it's very light. So I only notice it if I close my right eye. I can see it. Things are a little distorted and grayed. But the more light I have coming in, like when I'm outside, I don't really notice it. But my right eye, I had that vision issue from here down from having optic neuropathy when I didn't know that I had sleep apnea, and it damaged my eye permanently. But right now, I don't have a grayed vision in my right. So I think my right eye is compensating for what's going on in my left eye at this time, at least in the center. Just like my left eye compensates for my lack of peripheral vision down here. So it's crazy how things work with your eyes, but I'm adjusting. God is good. So I hope it was okay with you all to update you on my life, what's been going on with me this past spring. I think of you all often, and I think I got to share that with everyone. I just keep moving and grooving. So I send you gentle hugs and support. Love you. Oh, I took the scissors to my hair again. It just was too thick filling in here. And so I trimmed it up. It feels better. That's what's important to me. And I do like to wear my hair up in a ponytail. So I needed it to feel a little bit lighter. I prepared for a ponytail when this starts to drive me crazy, because it will, hanging down and touching my face. But I wanted to look somewhat appealing, I guess is a word. So what I hope for you all is that you have a blessed, blessed day.